Hello and welcome back to this edition of Daily Actives brought to you by Bootleg Macro. I'm Dustin. We are looking at NIO once again, the car company from China that has obviously gone up, it has gone down, and you have come all the way back around. Now, when we look at the price of NIO, one of the things that's most interesting to me is that we do see that since the 8th of August, we do have a green background with black lettering. That means that it is in the middle of its standard range. Now, when we look, the price is now below its 5-day moving average, and the 5-day moving average is below the 23-day moving average, and the 23-day moving average is above the current price. All bearish indicators right now. When we look at the 1-day, the 5-day, and the 15-day, we have rolled negative. We still have 7% to give on the 1 month. But if you look at the kind of move that we've had, it's not going to take long for the month to catch up and go rolling negative, even if we just stay at these prices. Now, when we look at the signals, we do have a go short on the short term. We do not have any other signals on the intermediate term or longer term. We are bullish now on the short term and intermediate term. It will be 2 full days in a row as of tomorrow. That is not a great look. We have a falling bear on the rolling sentiment, which you would have never guessed considering the type of move that we've seen off of the lows here. It looks like in March for NIO. But this is what you'd consider to be a proper mean reversion. I mean, we have a falling bear. We have got down to 37% bullishness on the 10-day. Let's look at what we have for signals. I bet you signals are actually quite constructive here to the downside, and I would say that because of where we came from. Tomorrow we're going to have 3 full bear key 3 signals as well as coming falling bears, also very negative. We look at the chart. I mean, what can you say that hasn't already been said in people's accounts? I mean, that is not a good look if you are long right now, unless you were long from under $8. Then you're like, oh, I don't care. I'm just going to keep buying. But right now, this move is a little suspect, a little sus, as they call it. I mean, when we look at the daily sentiment indicator here, we went to an extreme level. We got to 71% on August 1st. We're now down at 55% on the daily. If you look at this here, though, we went up to 60% in the middle of August. We are now coming back down. This actually looks a lot like the Tesla chart, where the weekly got overextended. Now the daily has to pay for it. The one thing that is quite nice is that we don't see the volume returning as the price has been falling. Volume has still been higher than it has been generally in the past 9 months, but it's not as high as it has been in the past 15 days or 20 days. We look at the NIO daily volatility. One of the things that's super nice is that the volatility is starting to fall and the correlation is starting to fall. So as the volatility starts to roll over, which it looks like it peaked here in the middle of August, as the volatility starts to roll over and the correlation starts to roll over, what you're going to notice is that the price starts to move sideways to up. And when we look at where we're on the trade range, we're actually directly in the middle of the trade range, which I love to see. Being at $11.40, considering that the high is at $17.28 and the bottom is at $8.85. There is a lot of upside potential here in NIO. It's just going to take a little bit of time to work out. I'm starting to really believe that there is a long-term bullish setup for the fall of 2023. I think we just have to go through a bad August. But tell me what you think in the comments below. Are you long? Are you short? Do you like it? Do you love it? Is this even a good review? And before you go, subscribe to the New High newsletter. We give you 25 stocks breaking out into your inbox every single Sunday. I'll talk to you soon.